they can't identify any of the facts or citations. It's just everybody's a victim of the Jews, and it's like, okay, so and I bought into that for years, and I woke up and it's like, wait a second. If we're constantly beating this drum, is that how you win people over? Do you win people over by spreading hate and lies, by spreading fake Talmud quotes, by hiding behind sock accounts? Is that how you do it? Is that how you win people over? Or is the goal to have a genocide against the Jews and to get free speech shut down and for all these neo-Nazi Islamists to get the Christians blamed for it? That's what it looks like.
Steyer saying he's going to spend $100 million to buy the presidency, and then you have people being paid by Steyer to go out into the street and impersonate people in your town, and then we are like, I don't know, what's going on there? How could you... Look, man, you've got an acting background. Why wouldn't someone pay you to act for them?
Which town did Tom Steyer had something happen in my town? Which town are we talking about, Austin or Knoxville?
All right, I may be mistaken about that. Austin, yes. I think it was Austin. It might not be Austin, but I'm pretty sure it's Texas.
So I'm accountable for InfoWars and anything that happens in Austin.
No. I'm trying to describe to you, like, okay, we're in the conspiracy realm, right? Okay.
Sounds like it.
So we're trying, of course, which is the same thing about the whole Jews. It's very conspiracy realm.
I don't think Jews actually exist. Jan Irvin convinced me. I don't even think Jews exist. I think that
you don't think they exist?
The Talmud question that Jan Irvin tried to bring up with his friend there, Lloyd. Is that something that Jan even wants to revisit? Is that really something that people... So on that whole debate, you side with Jan on that one? That people are wrong about...
On the Talmud?
Yeah.
Sure.
You do. Okay. And what about...
Yeah, that
some Jews go too far? What about the whole fact that there are Torah-observing Jews and Jews should strive to follow the law, but the Talmud ultimately isn't what it's about? I never even hear Jan go into that. It's just that people created a straw man argument about the Talmud. And then, the crux of that whole thing was that he called the Mormons and had them visit Matthew North. And then he tried to pull me and others into it, claiming that if we didn't agree with him, meaning we weren't watching all the streams.
Wait. Stop.
You realize that?
Stop.
And he went on InfoWars calling me practically a terrorist and a crypto-Islamicist.
Because you're a bunch of Jew haters, and we reported your asses, and just because we called the FBI, and just because the FBI has a, shall we say, an inordinate amount of Mormons inside of it, doesn't mean he called the Mormons, dude. Yeah, we called the FBI on your asses. That's fucking right. What do you want to do about it? Yeah, we did. I'm glad they visited you. I hope they visit you again. Oh, okay. You hung up on them. What do you mean?
Yeah, I haven't hung up on you.
Oh,
You're on 17 minutes.
You're awesome for that. I know. God bless you. God bless you, Jesse. Please.
I broke my clock over that. 17 minutes. Okay.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. You were silent for a long time. So here's the deal. As a human being, I love you, Jesse, and I don't want.
Thank you.
It sounds like placing the blame.
There's a lot of love. Sounds like false love. I'm just saying. It sounds like the type of love that I can't afford.
Hey, fair enough.
What's the threat? What's the threat? The threat is what? I'm inciting violence? What is the claim? You call the FBI and you say what?
Yeah, you were inciting violence. That's right.
By telling Jan, Jan, I don't know. The internet seems... I think you're going to discredit yourself reporting what you're about to report. I'm inciting violence. It's crazy.
But you are.
It's pathological, dude.
Because you are.
You're pathological.
Because it's racial. You're making it racial. How am I pathological?
Every time I talk to Jan, we talked about a doctrine. We talked about the Talmud or political Zionism. That's in the political sphere or the religious sphere. Has nothing to do with skin. Has nothing to do with race or blood ever on this channel.
Okay, Zionism. Okay. Let's talk.
You're just kicking a can. You're just kicking a can because you can, because you have this privilege. You're just showing us the double standard.
What privilege?
I don't know.
What
I'm hoping you'll
privilege do I
further
have?
tell us. So I'm not just working against the
privilege-
blob. I actually know what I'm dealing with here.
What you're dealing with is just I'm just a farmer, bro.
I'm just a
farmer.
guy who articulates
do.
really well on the internet, bro.
Okay, cool. I mean, thanks. I mean, what?
Let's leave it at that, because that's
Can we
probably
stick
going
to
to
the
be
point?
the best we're going to
I
have with
would
that
like-
caller. Gave him 20 minutes. We found out that he and Jan Irvin reported me to the FBI. Awesome. Well
See,
done.
Handsome Truth just showed up. He's apparently so obsessed about me and spreading his, hate. By the way, Handsome Truth, glad you get that money from Tom Stayer, and you're right there off the Petaluma base there. I mean, nothing to see there. But, I know, where your house is and everything else. I'd be happy to, share that. But did you hear my song I made about you yet? Everyone go listen to The Truth About Jan. Stop claiming you're Christian lying when you're a lying Mormon fraud. It's like, whatever. It's so dumb. I mean, Handsome Truth has about one of the lowest IQs out there, and people actually worship that guy. I mean, he's a failed rapper called Shooby Doo-Wop.
He's a Bernie bro.
And he's a Bernie bro. He worships, a communist Jewish Democratic leader, and he goes around spreading fake BS to get Jews assassinated for a paycheck. That's all the guy does,
don't
and people worship this clown, and he wears his stupid, he puts on glasses, he does all this peacocking stuff to get attention, and, I mean, it's like
you know what it
intellectual deficiency, Good job trying to get free speech shut down for your little paycheck there. I mean, I thought you were getting off the internet. You made this whole sob story for all your GDL fanboys and everything who actually buy into your shit, all the people who are dumb enough to buy into your crap. But, it's like, I'm sure Handsome Truth of Petaluma, California. Look that up, folks, if you want to find his address. He's 36 years old, lives in Petaluma. He right near the air base there. This is your leader, and but these guys, they have to go with that narrative of hate and spin and lies, and selling that narrative. And granted, we're all dupes at one point or another in our lives, but I mean, come on, really?